Lamar Jackson, for the longest, you've heard Lamar Jackson. He was pretty much at a standstill with the Baltimore Ravens organization about his new contract. The reports are he wasn't fully guaranteed. He wanted more than Deshaun Watson. All probably true. I don't know. I don't know Deshaun. I don't know Lamar Jackson. I don't have any sources. It's just what was reported. And the first part of this story, when everyone was talking about it, was, yeah, Lamar Jackson deserves his money. Lamar Jackson deserves whatever he's asking for. Lamar Jackson won an MVP. Lamar Jackson has a playoff win. Get Lamar Jackson his money. Get what he deserves. You heard that ring throughout the sports world, that Lamar Jackson deserved his money. But then, when you see people like Russell Wilson, when you see people like Aaron Rodgers, when you see people like Kyler Murray get their money, then you hear, well, how can you expect Lamar Jackson to get that much if he hasn't won a Super Bowl like Aaron Rodgers? Everyone pretty much felt he deserved more than Kyler Murray, but now you're starting the triumphant, yeah, Lamar Jackson needs to get his money. That starts to die down a little bit. Once you realize how serious he is about getting what he feels he's worth. And I also realize, and you also realize quickly, that what he feels he's worth is obviously different than what other people feel they're worth or feel he's worth. And what people think is the way that they view him, the way that they feel he's worth is what he should feel he's worth. So then the narrative goes, well, I love Colin. I'm not going to say love. I listen to Colin Cowherd. But I have to call what I see and what I hear. Colin Cowherd throughout this entire process has been a roller coaster. And it's not just him, but he is the person that I'm going to focus on. You heard, again, he's one of the most electrifying quarterbacks we've ever seen. One of the greatest runners of the football at the quarterback position we've ever seen. You hear, and again, you know what? Let me not just center on Colin Cowherd. Let me center on the entire story. You hear he wins 70% of the games that he plays. You hear, again, he has a Super Bowl. He has a playoff win. He's one of the youngest MVPs. But then you realize, oh, he's serious about it. Then he starts to hold out. Or it looks like he's going to hold out. Franchise tag him. People are saying he's asking for $200 million guaranteed, or a fully guaranteed contract worth more than Deshaun Watson. And then you hear, well, Lamar Jackson's always hurt. Lamar Jackson's not that good of a passer. I would cut my losses with Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson can't get the deal done because he doesn't have an agent. And if he would have had an agent, or if he does have an agent, the deal would have been done. Well, wouldn't you know? Today, or as we sit here today, Lamar Jackson is now the highest paid player in NFL history as far as annual salary. Lamar Jackson signs a 5-year, $260 million contract, $52 million per year, and that is $185 million guaranteed. Now, let me tell you what I think is true and what I think happened. I think it is true that originally Lamar Jackson wanted more money, or asked for more money than Deshaun Watson, and a fully guaranteed contract. I believe that's so. Because, again, we talk about quarterback market, and we talk about the market in general, and usually the market is set by whoever gets paid last. Now, of course, Deshaun Watson was the outlier because everyone hated his contract. Of course, getting $230 million fully guaranteed, the highest paid ever, or most guaranteed money ever. That is, while yes, that is the market, nobody is going to want to pay that. So I think originally Lamar Jackson saw that and said, "I deserve more than what he has," which I believe is true. Deshaun Watson, as talented as he is as a quarterback on the field, he did have an ACL injury. He did miss over a year, and of course, all the off the field incidents. Lamar Jackson has none of that. And I kind of feel like the whole injury prone title is kind of, what's the word? Kind of blown out of proportion when we talk about Lamar Jackson. Yeah, he missed 6 of the last 12 games each, or the last 6 games of each season, or of last season in the season before last, but he is fairly healthy as a quarterback. So I think originally Lamar Jackson did ask for more than Deshaun Watson. And I believe once he realized, and once he pretty much figured out that wasn't going to be the market, because quarterbacks after Deshaun Watson didn't get what Deshaun Watson got and pretty much asked for less or received less, then he tampered he came down on his fully guaranteed to maybe 200 guaranteed. And I said it last episode, and I'll say it this episode. I think the thing that got Lamar Jackson's deal done was Jalen Hurts getting his deal done. Again, when you look at it, when you're comparing Lamar Jackson to someone like Kyler Murray, Lamar Jackson is going to win every time as far as that argument, because he's done more than Kyler Murray. When you compare Lamar Jackson to someone like Deshaun Watson, Lamar Jackson's going to win every time. He's done more on the field than Deshaun Watson. When you compare someone like Lamar Jackson to Russell Wilson, outside of, yes, Russell Wilson did go to and win a Super Bowl and has been at 2. The recent Russell Wilson hasn't been great. So Lamar Jackson is going to win that battle. When you compare him to someone like Jalen Hurts, as far as wanting the money that he wants, that's when Lamar Jackson realizes, outside of, yes, he has an MVP, that is all that he has that Jalen Hurts doesn't. And Jalen Hurts, of course, has a Super Bowl appearance. So I think Lamar Jackson realized, okay, if Jalen Hurts is going to take $250 million, there's no way I can ask and get the guaranteed contract that he got. I think it was like $165 million or something like that. You can't then go, okay, there's no way, or I'm not going to say there's no way, but no one is going to give me more than someone that is just recently gone to the Super Bowl. And I think he realized that and was like, all right, I have to acquiesce. I have to come down on the value. And that's what he did. Again, he originally was seeking $230 million guaranteed, or more than that. So I don't think this is a loss at all. This is definitely a win for somebody that all you heard was, oh, he can't get this done because of X, because of Y, because he's injury prone, because he needs to improve throwing the ball, and because the Ravens' playoff success, or the lack of Ravens' playoff success with him as the quarterback, because he doesn't have an agent. To hear all that and still get the deal done is the definition of black excellence, bro. I think it is tough. And it's going to be tough for the Ravens to win a Super Bowl. I mean, that's when you're in a division that has Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, or a conference that has Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, now Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen. It's going to be tough. But if you're the Ravens and you look, there's no way that you can feel confident enough going Sunday after Sunday, and the Ravens is a prideful organization. There's no way that you can go Sunday after Sunday go up against these quarterbacks and think that you're going to get it done with someone outside of Lamar Jackson. So a deal had to be done, and a deal was done. So shouts out to Lamar Jackson. I am happy that he got what he got. I'm sure that, and that's the thing about negotiations. If there's no way, I don't remember who said this, but they said in negotiation, if one side leaving feeling like, I got, and the other side leaving says, I could have asked for more. That's pretty much a good negotiation. And again, shouts out to Lamar Jackson for agreeing to $260 million contract, $185 million guaranteed. And another thing that you can, even though yes, this is a very expensive contract, this does leave room for the Ravens to make moves and to improve their roster. You still have people that's free agents that, are they going to re-sign or not? Of course, they just brought in Odell Beckham Jr. Maybe that could be a long-term contract after this year. I don't know. We heard DeAndre Hopkins, even though reports are coming out, said after the draft, or after the first night of the draft, it's unlikely it's going to get traded, but you never know. Yeah, I'm happy for Lamar Jackson, man. I'm happy we can stop talking about it, and I'm saying it not in the sense of like I'm tired of hearing it, but I'm glad that somebody that felt he was worth what he was worth got what he felt he was worth. So, shouts out to Lamar Jackson. Shouts out to the Ravens. And shouts out moving forward. Oh, man, you stayed to the end of the video. I appreciate you. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss any content from your boy. You can also go back and watch past episodes, past clips. And don't forget that the Unpopular Podcast, new episodes drop every Wednesday and Saturday. Appreciate you.